On this day of Patient Safety Day, the first oath as a doctor we take is do no harm. So every doctor keeps in mind in any surgeries or any treatment that's given to the patient whether we are risking the patient by giving this treatment. So this is the basic policy and principle on which we work. So it's a very important day for a doctor or any human being in the world. It's because even in this present era 2021, after so much of advancement in the medicine, every day there are almost 800 to 900 women dying all over the world due to maternal or childbirth related complications, and there are almost 6,000 children dying all over the world every day because of childhood health issues which can be prevented in at least 80% of the situations. So how we are going to make this number come down in future is the challenge that the doctor has, and the patient has to come in coordination with the doctor to help this number to come down. So what are the basic steps for the patient safety that we take? First thing is there are good protocols for maternal monitoring, as during pregnancy particularly the government and the WHO together at every country had put a protocol for the pregnancy checkup. Right? So once the pregnancy is confirmed, the pregnant woman is supposed to see the doctor every month till 7th month of pregnancy, and every time she visits the hospital, her BP and anemia, whether the hemoglobin is good and whether there is any other comorbidities, will be checked by the doctor. So if the patient is having any comorbidities, then she will be asked to see the doctor frequently, be it in a government setup or in a private setup. The patient has to see the doctor correctly every month to avoid major complications happening during pregnancy. After 7th month, after 28 weeks, the pregnant woman is called every 2 weeks till 36 weeks, and every week thereafter till delivery. It's very important that these visits should not be missed. And anemia, which is an easily correctable complication, is most common cause of death. So eating a right kind of food and taking the medicines properly what the doctor has given is very, very important. Another important factor is blood pressure. During pregnancy, many a times when there is an edema or a blood pressure being high, the patients think that it is high because I got tense, it is high because I had a fight at home. It cannot be like that. It may be really that the pregnancy itself is causing an increase in high blood pressure, which is called pregnancy-induced hypotension or a preeclampsia, and this needs medications and this needs extra medical care. Another common complication is bleeding during pregnancy and during delivery process, which will be attended by the doctors, and proper anemia management and a proper delivery protocol will majority of the patients can be saved if these protocols are followed properly. So as a patient, you have to see the doctor at the particular time what they are told and follow the medications that are given to you at correct time. And then after childbirth, for the children, the pediatricians are there to help you out to any minimal complications or any threatening signs like the child is not eating properly or not passing urine. These are the two simple things that you have to meet the doctor immediately. Don't think that you can correct it at home by home remedies and bring the baby at the last moment after the sickness is overwhelming. So these are the basic tips that we can tell for patient safety in pregnancy and after childbirth for the child safety. In general, a proper medical care at correct time can prevent many of the mortalities that are happening. So approach the medical facility at the correct time so that we don't land up in complications. Have a safe and healthy life. Thank you.